Hello, my Nintendo Brad. This is my first authentic Nintendo fan. First, I want to start by saying Happy Mario Day, everyone. As a way to celebrate, I'm going to be doing a Mario game tier list. That's right. But when it comes to this tier list, I'm basically ranking like the mainline Mario game, not the sports games or the racing games or like the party games or not those. Strictly like the mainline, Mario games. But if you guys want to rank, the other games in the Mario franchise, let me know in the comments. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, please give me a like, please subscribe to the channel for more Nintendo content. But without further ado, let's get started. Or should I say, let's go. Alright, so what I've done, I basically put all the Mario games in like to be determined. Basically, oops, let me put this back real quick. So yeah, so basically this is just me put them here so I could, rate them and so you guys can also see them. So also when I talk about the game, I'll put like images up for you guys just in case you guys haven't played the games or seen them before. Because some of these are old and you might not know all these. But so let's go ahead with Mario Brothers. So Mario Brothers is interesting because if I remember, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it started as like an arcade and it been ported to the Nintendo Entertainment System, aka the NES. So when it comes to Mario Brothers, I would personally put this probably C. I mean, it's fun, but I guess it's just one of those games like it's not really first choice, but if you see it, you'll play it because it's pretty nostalgic. So for me personally, I'll put Mario Brothers and C. Alright, so next game is Super Mario Brothers for the NES. No, alright, I'm gonna put this in S tier. Alright, here's a few reasons. Number one, I'm pretty sure everybody has played Super Mario Brothers from the NES, whether you played it back in the day or today, because even though it's an old game, it's one of those games where like anybody want to play, especially experience, Mario Brothers from the, back then, that era. And also, let's be honest, thanks to, Nintendo, Mario, say the video game industry, and, well, because the video game crashed, but anyways, and let's be honest, this game is so iconic, and again, even though this game is old, this game aged so well. It aged like fine wine. Like, you can just pick up and play it, it's still fun to this day. So yeah, for those reasons, it's in S tier. Alright, up next is Super Mario Brothers 2 for NES. So, when it comes to Mario Brothers 2, so okay, fun fact, this is actually my first Mario game. I have very fun memories playing this. I actually played this on Game Boy Advance, it was, ported to the Game Boy Advance. But I guess putting my, bias aside, I have to be honest, okay, it's fun Mario game and it's just a lot. You can play as Toad, Luigi, Peach, no items, and just characters like, Shy Guy, Birdo, and all that. But I guess in my opinion, it's fun, it's good, it's a great Mario game, but I guess it's not as good as, the original, well, not the original, but the first Super Mario Brothers game. So if I had to rank it, I'll probably put Super Mario Bros. 2 up here in A tier. Alright, Super Mario Bros. 3 for NES. And let me just get this out the way. Right up there, S tier. For a few reasons. Number one, again, it was on NES, but it's one of those, I guess, NES games that aged super well. And honestly, it's one of the best platformers on the NES. And well, but 2D platformer. But not just that, again, amazing, great soundtrack, amazing level design, new power ups, and just a really fun game overall. And yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 S tier. Alright, next is Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. So when it comes to this game, so kind of fun fact, this originally didn't come to the United States. It was actually, basically, this was Super Mario Bros. 2, but developed in Japan and never came to America because they said it was like too hard for Americans. Doesn't make sense, but But anyways, they released it to America a few years ago, and they weren't kidding. These levels are very difficult. But if I'm going to rank these, I have to rank. I mean, it's still fun, but also very tough. I can see a lot of people probably not think this is fun because it's much tougher. But if I had to put it, I'll have to probably rank it in. C. I mean, it's not a terrible Mario game. It is fun, and I like difficulty, but I don't know, I guess it's not as fun as the, original NES Super Mario Brothers. Alright, next is Mario Clash for Virtual Boy. So honestly, I can't really, rank this one because I never played it. I never played the Virtual Boy. But if you play the Virtual Boy, let me know in the comments. If it's if it's fun, and I guess what would you rank it? Also, some people might be wondering, Frederick, what on earth is a Virtual Boy? Well, here's a picture on screen where the Virtual Boy is. Alright, no, sorry. Alright, up next is Super Mario World for Super Nintendo. And I'm just going to take this and put it right up here. Now, the reason, if you play it, you kind of know, but a quick summary. Number one, Mario game Super Nintendo, it blew expectations, amazing platforming, basic music, new items, and honestly, let's be honest, the reason this game is S tier for one reason, and introduced the best Mario character, Yoshi. Yes, Yoshi's the best Nintendo character ever. These are reasons why Super Mario World for Super Nintendo is S tier. Alright, up next is Super Mario Land for the Game Boy. So Super Mario Bros. Land is an interesting one because if I remember, was it developed or created by correction, it wasn't really worked on by Miyamoto. It was created the Mario franchise. It was created by another team. I can't remember, but if you played it, you understand because a lot of things in this game is a bit different to the Mario formula. Like at one level, you go to like Egypt and you ride in like a plane. At some of the levels, but yeah, but in general, this is a very good and fun game. This is actually one of my favorite Mario games. But if I had to rank it, I would honestly put it in. If I had to be honest, I'll put it in A. Again, it's different from the traditional Mario formula, but it's still a fun game. Especially, for a Game Boy game, honestly one of the best. A, I'll personally put it A. Alright, up next is Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Now, when it comes to this one, I haven't played this one, so this now I can't rank for I haven't, played it. But if you have played it, again, tell me where would you rank it, in the comments. Alright, up next is Super Mario 64 from, Nintendo 64. So, when it comes to Super Mario 64, it's interesting because, back then, back in the old days when it comes to video games, if I remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this was like the first ever 3D platformer, like in general when it comes to games, and this revolutionized the video game industry. Now, when you play it today, personally for me, I still love this game. I enjoyed it. I know there's a lot of things that didn't really age well, when it comes to the graphics or when it comes to the camera. The camera's not terrible, but it's not amazing either. It's kind of you gotta get used to, but if I gotta be honest overall, I'll personally probably put it in S tier. Again, I know there's a lot of things that didn't age well, but I think overall we talk about the music, the gameplay, the legacy, and everything. Personally, I think this game is S tier. Alright, up next is Super Mario Sunshine for Nintendo GameCube. So when it comes to Mario Sunshine, again, this is personally one of my favorite Mario games. And this is a Mario game, either people love it or they hate it. I understand why, because, with the flood mechanic and some of the platforming, also, the platforming levels where you don't have the flood, and, but, personally, me, again, I loved it, but again, putting my, bias aside, if I had to rank this, honestly, I'll probably put it in, I'll put it in A. Again, I know there's something people don't like about it, which is understandable, but there's a lot of great things about the game that makes it great, and I personally love. Again, try to put bias aside, but yeah, I think this game is A tier. Alright, up next is Super Mario Galaxy from Nintendo Wii, and I'm just going to put this game is S tier. Alright, a few reasons why. Number one, it's one of the best Mario games ever. Not just that, but also one of the best platforming games when it comes to platforming genre. The music is beautiful, amazing. When it comes to platforming, when it comes to hopping from one planet to another, and the gravity, and just like what Nintendo was able to do with this game, and the story with Rosalina the Lumas, very beautiful, sad, and adorable. Well, if you play the game, you know. But this game is just honestly a masterpiece. Just honestly one of the best games of all time. But yeah, and the reason I put this game in S tier. Alright, next game is Super Mario Galaxy 2. Also from the Wii. When it comes to Galaxy 2, I feel like I can't really rank it. Only because, so back then when I did have Wii, I did play this game, but if I gotta be honest, I think I only played like 50% of it. I didn't finish it, so I feel like I can't fairly rank it. But from what I remember playing, it's a fun game. It's a great game. I can't say it's better than the first Mario Galaxy because again, I never finished it. But again, if you I guess finish the game, let me know in the comments what would you rank it. Alright, next game is New Super Mario Brothers Wii for the Wii. So we come to Super Mario Brothers, well, correct it, New Super Mario Brothers Wii. This is one of my personal favorite Mario games, only because I have great memories. Played this with my friends and family members, whether it's at home or at school, like after school programs where they have a Wii. And it's just great fun. Play as different Mario characters, and of course, with the Yoshi, the new power ups, and just everything about this game. Very fun. And well, at least back at the time, it felt kind of new because when it came to 2D Mario, they kind of went on a hiatus for a while, but then they brought it back when it came to Wii and DS, which I'll get to DS in a little bit. But for me personally, I will personally put it in S tier. Yeah, I'll probably put it S tier for the reasons I said. And again, I feel like if you experienced the back then, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. But yeah, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, S tier. Alright, next is New Super Mario Brothers DS. Now, listen. Back in my day, we had something called the Nintendo DS. And listen, if you grew up in I think it was around the mid 2000s, everybody had Nintendo DS. I had one, my friends, my family, everybody in my class, even strangers. I would see strangers playing it on the bus, at the park, or ever. Everybody had Nintendo DS back then. And playing New Super Mario Brothers DS was so much fun. Especially okay, if you grew up in that era, you know what I'm talking about. When it comes to the mini game, some of the best. It's kind of hard to explain because some people today might be like, what are you talking about? But yeah. So, in my opinion, those reasons why I put this game in S tier. Alright, so up next is Super Mario Brothers U. So I can't rank this one because I didn't have a Wii U. So unfortunately I can't rank this game. I never played it. But again, if you played it, tell me what would you put in ranking. Alright, up next is Super Mario 3D World. So we come to this game. Sorry, for the Wii U. So we come to this game. So I never played it on the Wii U because again I didn't have Wii U. I didn't play it till it came to Nintendo Switch. And honestly, this is a very fun Mario game, but this is a Mario game that's also kind of meant to be a multiplayer game. If you play it by yourself, it's still fun, but not as fun as if you play with other people or friends and family member. But when it comes to the Mario game, it's very fun, great music, great platforming, and it kind of mixes 3D with 2D Mario. Again, if you played it, you kind of know what I'm talking about. And if I had to rank, I'll probably put it in A tier. Well, actually B tier. I mean, it kind of depends. Again, if you play with other people, it's an A tier. If you play by yourself, still fun, but not as fun as you play with other people. But for those reasons, I put it in B tier. Alright, next is Super Mario 3D Land for Nintendo 3DS. Now, fun fact, this was my first game for the 3DS. When it first released. And honestly, this is, I believe, one of my favorite Mario games of all time. Super fun, amazing platforming, and the 3D mechanic. I know a lot of people didn't really like 3D mechanic because it hurt your eyes sometimes. But personally, I loved it, and I actually love everything about this game, especially being able to play Mario on the go. Super fun. And I know some people are going to think I'm crazy, but I put it A tier. I honestly would have put it S tier, but I don't think it's as good as these games. But it's one of my favorite Mario games. A lot of things about this game is amazing. It comes again, music, platforming, be able to play it anywhere. So yeah, put this game in A tier. Alright, next is New Super Mario Brothers 2. So I didn't play this one. So I can't rank it because I haven't played it. But again, if you played it, let me know what would you put in ranking. Up next is Super Mario Run. Okay, this one is extremely interesting because this is not like a game. It's like a mobile game you play on your phone, and I played it maybe like 1 or 2 times. Hey, I mean I enjoyed it, but it's I don't know. I mean it's not a terrible game or nothing, but I mean it's not good as the other Mario games, if that makes sense. So if I had to rank it, I'll put it in C. I would think I'll put it D, but it's not a terrible Mario game. It's still pretty fun, but yeah, it's fun, but not good as the other Mario game. Our next Mario game is Super Mario Maker for Wii U. So when it comes to Mario Maker, I haven't played the first one. I saw like a broken record. I haven't played it, so I can't rank it. But if you played it, then let me know where you put it in ranking. Alright, up next is Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get this over with by putting it in S tier. Again, if you play this game, you probably know what I'm gonna say, but Super Mario Odyssey, first of all, it looks amazing. Amazing music. The platform is some of the best in 3D Mario history. And when it comes to the levels, like, they're so beautiful, and everything about this game is just amazing. And it's not like an open world Mario game. It's kind of linear, but kind of feels like it though. And when it comes to the platform mechanics, you could like literally go anywhere if you know the technique. Especially thanks to Cappy and the power ups. And honestly, this is one of the best Mario games, one of the best Nintendo Switch games, and yeah, definitely an S tier game and one of the best Mario games. Alright, next is Super Mario Maker 2 for Nintendo Switch. So I have played this one. And yeah, Super Mario Maker is fun. If you don't know, basically Mario Maker series is basically where you can make your own Mario levels. Or correctly, either make them or play them. Or you can make them and upload them for other people to play. And you can do a lot with it. You can make like simple levels, or you can do what other people did, make them very complicated or very creative or wild. Or there's so much creativity and variety on making the levels is insane. And it's super fun. It's basically perfect for anybody who loves making Mario levels. Now, when it comes to ranking it, I'll probably put it in, honestly, A tier. Because it's so crazy the amount of levels and the creativity of the community who has made these levels. And even the levels Nintendo have made that they put in the game are super fun. And yeah, this game is super fun. It also has multiplayer. Even though, the online isn't the best, but overall, put it A tier. I'm just gonna group these together with our Bowser's Fury and Super Mario Wonder, both for Nintendo Switch. And well, first, actually, Bowser's Fury is not its own game. If you want to play this, you have to buy Super Mario 3D World, which will report to the Switch. But anyways, I haven't played Wonder yet, and I played a little bit of Fury, but I haven't finished it yet, so I can't rank them. I know people are going to hate me like, Frederick, how have you not played this game yet? And guys, listen, I play a lot of games. I can't play every game that comes out, but I do try. So, again, I know some people are going to probably say there's an A or S tier. I believe you, because I heard amazing things about these. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this ranking video, me ranking, the Mario games. I know some people might be like, I totally agree. And some people might be like, Frederick, you're crazy. You rank this game low. But it's all good fun. Again, at the end of the day, it's my opinion. Also, guys, in the comments, tell me, what's your favorite Mario games? And, how would you rank, them? Also, if you want, on Twitter, if you want to, make your own ranking and send it to me, just go to Twitter and, either, at me on Twitter or either like, I guess reply to one of my Mario Day posts and, show the picture on there that way. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a like, please subscribe to the channel for more Nintendo content, and please follow me on Twitter at Peaceful7. And remember, Nintendo community, or Nintendo family. I'm Frederick Dotson, the Nintendo fan. I'll see you guys later. And once again, guys, Happy Mario Day, everyone!
It's time to jump up and